Hello and welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you're not. If you're not, I am impressed because I have not posted in over a year on YouTube. So if you're not new here, thank you so much for sticking around and welcome on back in. Do a quick little bit of boring intro. My name is Harper. I run Harper Crochets. I also make and sell hand-painted safety eyes, beaded crochet hooks and amigurumi sticks, as well as designing my own range of crochet merchandise such as pins, stickers, key rings, stitch markers and so much more. I sell those online, and if you'd be interested, the link is in my bio. Okay, admin, housekeeping sort of stuff out of the way. Today's video I'm going to try and film a week in my life. Today is Monday. I'm getting a very late start, I'm not gonna lie. I've not filmed in so long that this feels extremely alien, so you will have to bear with me. I'm not getting emotional, I'm just getting anxious, don't worry. If it's glaring on my glasses, I'm really sorry. If it's an issue for you guys, please let me know. I will hopefully wear contact lenses in future videos. Right, I guess I should show you what I've been making today. I've been making mini plushies to go on my market stall. They go in a basket at £5. Some of these I will be turning into what I call backpack buddies, where I just put on a little like ball chain and like a lobster clasp kind of thing, and it's what it says on the tin, it's a backpack buddy. So I have made 2 of these little cows. I cannot currently find the other one. I thought it was just sat on my bed and it was not. But I promise I have made 2, and one of them will be turned into a backpack buddy. That we have 2 little panda bears. Again, one of these is going to be a backpack buddy, one of these is going to be a mini in the minis basket. Same idea, 2 little mallard ducks, which I think are super duper cute. One's going to be a backpack buddy, one's going to go in the minis basket. And then I have tried to make 2 little pigs. This one I think is cute, but I ran out of yarn to make the tail, so it's a tailless piggy. And then this is rather a failure of a pig because I played yarn chicken and I lost. So this is all we've got for the second pig. Just a blob with eyes, no tail, no ears, no snout. And I don't think I have any more of this yarn, because this yarn I bought like over a year ago at Aldi when they did their yarn event, which by the way is going on currently. So if you're in the UK, go get your yarn from Aldi. But yeah, so this blob is just gonna blob its way into the bin probably. With that failure of a pig, that is 2 pigs made. I'm just gonna call it that. I can't be bothered to make another one. So I've got a cute notepad from Catnip. Does it say at the bottom? Yes, Catnip. It's so cute. And I'm gonna tick off the piggies. That was a terrible tick. It's fine. Next on my list is donkeys, turtles, koalas and mini mushies. That's what I'm going to try and get done today. It's not all going to get done. I also have an Etsy order currently for some eyeballs. It's going all the way to Norway, which is very exciting. So I've got to make those. I have a 5 to 7 days processing time on my painted safety eyes, but I try to get them out within about 3 days. I don't know how long I've been rambling, but I think I've been rambling for long enough. Let's get into the video properly. So you would have seen me, I put these little felt discs on the backs of the eyes. That is just so that the backing of the eye can't be pulled through the yarn. Just hot glue it on, cut a little hole in the middle, and then hot glue it onto the inside of the plushie and then put the back on. You will also have seen me use this bent little needle to stuff my yarn tails back in, and this needle has been through thick and thin with me. It's a plastic little needle. I've gone through so many of these that whenever I use a different one, it snaps so quickly when I'm pushing the yarn back into the plushie of tied off the ends. But this little guy, still going strong, still going. But yeah, so this guy needs a snout and some little black hairs and he will be done. This pattern is by Porgy's Place. You know what, let's do the nostrils now. This is a very exciting vlog, I'm sure. And be prepared for my YouTube channel to be very rambly like this. And a bit random, a bit sporadic. This is the kind of person that I am, so this is the kind of content that you are going to get. You're so very welcome. You know what? We're gonna go make my Etsy order that I mentioned earlier. Let's go. So for this order, it is 3 pairs of eyes. So I've got 3 pots ready to put colours in, 3 paintbrushes, 3 stirrers, and at the moment, oh, this one doesn't have a covering, but you can see it's just a clear safety eye. And what I do just to protect the sides and the front of the eye while I'm putting the resin on is I just tape up the edges and then fold it over the middle, which I will do in just a second. Oh, it didn't quite meet. But then just fold it down over the centre of the eye and then use as many pieces of tape as it takes to cover the eye. So I'm just prepping them like this and putting them to the side, and then we will get mixing some resin. Get the glitters. Let's go for a mix of this blue and this blue to get a really nice shade. There we go. That's probably enough, I wasn't looking. Right, then we pop the stick down and grab a paintbrush and let's get started. Okay, so my phone stopped recording, but the eyes are done. They have cooked. I've also been painting some no waste eyes because I tried not to waste resin because it's not recyclable. So when I have excess resin like this, I will just put it on a random sized pair of eyes and then I sell them in mystery packs on my Etsy. Then I'm going to put this on a backing card, and I'm going to do that for all of these eyes here, and then they'll be ready to package up. Hello, apologies for the slightly terrible lighting. I really need to sort out a ring light or something. We're now in my office kind of room. Ooh. This is what we got going on. That's the aftermath of having painted some eyes. And right now I've got the thank you card and everything, and the stickers and freebies, and the 1, 2, 3 pairs of eyes, and the backs ready to be packaged up. So I'm going to do that with you now. Right, good morning. We are very overdue. I am late to filming this morning. I got up ridiculously early because I had a blood test. It was such an unsociable hour. I was out, had my blood test and back home by 9 in the morning. So I've been working since 9 this morning, and I have made 3 little possums. This is my own pattern. It's available on Etsy. Here's the third one just to prove to you I've made 3. And then I've just been working on a couple of chicken bodies. I've done with different kinds of eyes. So we've got the safety eyes and the felt eyes. So I've just gone and got the red and the yellow so I can stick beaks and combs on these guys. morning. Today is Wednesday. I completely forgot to update yesterday. I was crocheting away and then I went and packed a couple of orders and filmed none of it. So so I'm going to show you what I made yesterday after I stopped filming. So I made one little black axolotl and I gave it felt sparkly eyes and a little felt mouth. I made a pink axolotl also with felt eyes. This is my large size of axolotl, so I do smaller ones. This is my large size, which I do in banana blanket, and I charge £15 for these. Finally, we've got a blue axolotl with safety eyes this time. And like I said, I packed a couple of orders. That was basically it. Today we are crocheting again. On my list, I've got cats on my list for this morning. And I'm going to see if as many as I can get done. I've got a black cat, a tuxedo cat, a ginger and white cat, a tabby cat and a grey cat. So I will see you in a second when I'm crocheting. You know how I said I was going to film myself crocheting? Yeah, well that didn't happen. I said it and then it just straight out. So I have crocheted 3 cats and I am about to show you them. First we have a little black cat with green eyes. This is, oh, got some fluffies on it. This pattern is by trusty iPad. Oh my god, look how grim that is. Oh, see, I took this to art uni, so it's gotten a bit dirty. Big bebes. It is the Pongdang cat, and I have made a black one. I started trying to make a tuxedo one, but I ran out of black, so we've got this interesting black and white with a white belly one. And I switched over and made a little orange tuxedo style one. And then I finally, oh, speaking of cats, hello. Hi, come here. Did you hear that? Hello, puppy. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. She ran away. I failed to pick her up and show you her. Wait, let me flip the camera. Talia, say hi. Kitty, come say hi. She's like, no, I don't trust you anymore. Right, sorry for that little distraction. Yeah, it took me until cat number 4 to realise that I said that I was gonna film crocheting. My mind, everybody, my mind is like a sieve. But now I will set you up and I will film me hopefully finishing this kitty cat. As you can see, I've got the legs and I've got some of the body. So this time for realsies, I will see you in a second. Then we get to the end of this round and then I will talk you through my equipment in about 10 stitches. Hey, I was actually right, that was exactly 10 stitches. So, yarn, I am using Yarn Art Dolce. This stitch marker is a lobster clasp stitch marker and it's got this polymer clay charm. Cupcake Crafts. I have a huge collection of stitch markers from them. This is my stitch marker tin. You know what, I'm gonna put a little like paragraph down below of where I get all my stitch markers from. This little croissant one is from Disturbed Penguin Poo. I didn't pick the name on Etsy, but I love it. This one is one of my favourites, the little rainbow cake. That's Cupcake Crafts. And the cinnamon swirl, like the Starbucks cinnamon swirl, that's Cupcake Crafts as well. And yeah, I've got a whole little tin of them. And my hook is a resin hook. You can see like the shape of it. This is at the moment the only style of hook that isn't really hurting my hands, because usually I crochet with my hooks, which I find very ergonomic. They're really good for grip, and I have found that after a while of crocheting with those ones, they hurt. They like get a bit sore. But these ones are from Love Hollow, and 1, they're beautiful. 2, the shape is like exactly right, because I hold my hook like this, which is kind of weird. So like I hold my hook like this and it just sits a bit nicer in my hand, like the shape with the wider part. So I find that this hook style gives me the least amount of pain when I'm crocheting. I will say that I have to say, my hooks are a joy to crochet with. It's just for when I'm sat crocheting for like hours and hours on end, which you're not supposed to do anyway. When I do it, I do still get a little bit of pain, whereas these I get the least amount of pain. I do recommend these, but I do also recommend my hooks. I've heard from customers of my hooks that they're really good for people with arthritis, and I might have arthritis. I've just had a blood test to investigate whether I do or not. Hooks are really good for people with arthritis, but obviously it is a personal preference, and at the moment when I'm really struggling with hand pain, this is the hook that I am using. Stupid yarn. Honestly, I love crocheting, but the worst bit about being a fibre artist is definitely the yarn. Like, it's so much fun to buy, it's so much fun to collect, it's so pretty, like variegated yarns. Ooh, loving those at the moment. But when it gets tangled, I really regret my career choice. Watch a lot of YouTube while I crochet. That's my poison of choice, is YouTube. Just because, like, YouTubers do a lot of talking that I don't have to like necessarily watch what they're doing, and I can sort of just like look up, see what they're doing, and then look back down. Whereas a TV show, like, I find there's so much nuance that I miss in like facial expressions, in tone of voice, all that sort of stuff. When I'm sort of half tuned out because I'm crocheting, I just miss it. And then I'm like, I have to watch the episode several times over because I'm just like, wait, what? Hang on. Like, when it ends on a cliffhanger on like these big series, I'm like, wait, what? That makes no sense. How did we get to this point? So I choose to watch YouTube and like studio vlogs. My favourite YouTuber at the moment is Megan from Fauna Rose. I have been binging her vlogs like anything. I am rambling so much, I apologise. I don't know if I'm going to leave this in the little vlog. I might, because honestly I need the content. Those YouTubers, like, it genuinely, I love them so much. It feels like friends or family that you're watching, and you're just like hanging out with them. It's great. Okay, I'm going to shut up because I've literally almost finished this cat and I've been whittering for 13 minutes. And I don't know if I've showed you this before. I have a feeling I have showed you this process before. But when I position my eyes, and then I get these little felt discs, and I just fold them and cut a little X in the centre. With my little snips. And then when I go to secure the eye, before I do, I've turned it inside out. We've got the back of the eye, and then I just pop this over the top like that, and then I put the back on. But I do glue this in place, so let's give it a minute or two for my glue gun to heat up. And we're gonna like turn this cat's face inside out, poor thing. See if the glue gun's heated up enough. Yes, it has. Just gonna put a little circle of hot glue and pop on the piece of felt, and then I just press it down as much as I can. Good thing about the way that I do this is that it is still just about movable, like from the front, the eye. Once I've glued it, I got glue all over my nail, that's hot. But once I've glued it on like this, I've got glue hanging from my fingers. You can still like twist the eye a little bit to position it, to make sure it's like, especially with these cat eyes, it's particularly important because you want the slit of the eye facing the right way. So you can just adjust it a bit. I grab my backs, and these ones have specific backs, which of course I've just mixed in with the regular ones. Circle of glue around the base of the eye and squish. So basically what that does is creates a larger surface area, because the back on its own, even if you glue it on, that could pull through the stitches depending on the tension of your stitches. Like if your stitches are really loose, you can potentially pull that eye out even with the back on. Whereas by giving it a larger surface area, that back is now not able to be pulled through the yarn. So that's why I do that. And I just find it's a bit more secure. It gives me some peace of mind as well to know that I have done everything that I can in my power to make sure that that is secure. And we turn the glue gun off. It's important, don't burn down your house. Finish up this kitty cat. I really need to stop whittering. Come on, I've lost my needle. Oh, I think I found it. No, I didn't. Great. Oh, there it is. It's under me gloves. Wait. I'm pretty sure every crocheter can relate to that, like, mad scramble to find your needle. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you relate to that? Losing your needle and having to scramble in the bed? Particularly if you crochet in bed. Is that a relatable thing, or is that just a me problem? I hope that's a relatable thing and it's not just a me problem. That'd be a bit embarrassing. Now, the most important part of a kitty cat. The booty. Hello, I have just received a package, which is hopefully going to make my filming a lot better. So, let's open this package with me, shall we? Okay, we're going to open this up. I'm hoping I can just rip it. Maybe not. I need a little tiny knife. I don't want to cut into it in case I damage something. Oh, there we go. What's in the box? Now this we just eat because I'm messing that up. Manual. Oh, this actually feels not that bad in terms of sturdiness. It is tripod. And then the main event, which is hopefully not broken. Again, throw the packaging. I'm just throwing it onto the floor. Oh, it is a light, and it has a screw on the bottom and there's a screw on the tripod. Nice long power cord with a remote, and this is like a proper photography light. And then this should be number 2. Pop the tripod and then screw it in. The remote is glowing, that's a good sign. Oh, eye brightness warning, by the way. Probably should have. So I can dim it and I can bring it back up. And then it has 3 light modes. Let's see what it looks like when I film myself. Okay, this is how bright it goes. Oh my god, the circles under my eyes are so dark. This light is exposing me down. Okay, let's bring it down a little. But hopefully just this level of light, especially when it's dark and it's just a bit gloomy out. Like today is a really gloomy day. So I'm hoping these will help when I'm filming in dark rooms and when it is a gloomy day, and also at night. So I can update you throughout the day. This is so cool. Let's turn it off. Look at what a big difference that makes. Wow. Now we just have to work on my dark circle. I've also just worked out that it can film my room as well. That like I can tilt it down so you can see the crate of products. Yep, I've been taking inventory and I wrote it all down, all pretty like. So this is the stock list that I made. But yeah, so that's all my small items at the moment, which is not enough. It is update time. It is 5:35 and I have made a couple of mushrooms, but I am at a point now where even with this hook that I was talking about earlier, my hands are now starting to really hurt. So I think that's going to have to be me done crocheting for the day, unfortunately, which I'm kind of annoyed about because I've got a really long list. But I'm really terrible at looking at the camera. I apologise. I wanted to get 3 mushrooms and 5 frogs and a duck done today, like this afternoon, and I've done 2 mushrooms and now my hands really hurt. So that's all I'm gonna get done, which is really frustrating because it is Wednesday the 25th, I believe, and my market is on Saturday the 28th. Oh yeah, did I even say this vlog is a market prep vlog? Is it? Or is it a week in my life? I don't know, it's one of the two. But this week I am market prepping. That's like my primary like mission. That sounds weird. My primary goal of the week is market prepping, and hopefully I'm going to take you along to my market. I've never filmed a market like vlog or like vlogged in public, so that's going to be a bit jarring and scary, but I'm going to try. But yeah, I'm going to go and paint my nails ready for the market and then probably just mess around on my computer for the rest of the evening. Might get a start on editing this vlog actually, because I've got a lot of clips and I've not really put them together yet or started editing them, so might do that. If I am working, I will update you. I'll try and film as much as I possibly can. I've also just now posted on my Instagram story that I am filming a vlog, so there's pressure now. There's like pressure to post it and not just sit on the footage for a month. I've said Sunday. I don't know if that's realistic. I guess we're gonna find out. I don't know if you can see what it's doing, but it's just loading video. I'm just gonna stare at this for like half an hour now. I mean, the pixel is now 2 pixels as a sliver. It's now like a visible chunk, not just a single pixel. I bet you can't even see that of what it's doing. No, you can't. Brilliant. This is riveting content, isn't it? I'm gonna stop filming because otherwise you're just gonna be sat here for 25 minutes with me, so I'll be back when it's loaded. We are getting somewhere. I've uploaded about 12 clips, I think, of like the 20 that I've filmed. I think I probably filmed more than 20, to be honest, for this vlog. And we're currently about 2/3 of the way through an 11-minute clip uploading. Okay, so it's all ready and we're going to import it. We're going to drag to the end. And have I added that clip? Yes, I have. And then we're going to add a track and boom, there it is. This is the footage we've got so far. We've got, how long does it say it is? Hour and 4-ish minutes of footage, and that's not even it. So I need to import, go to photos, and then where did I get up to? I got up to here, so then the next clip is this one. Wish me luck, guys. The most important part of market prep is, of course, painting the nails in the brand colours. This is usually where I paint my eyes, so you can see like my eye painting things. But right now, we're doing the nails. This is the look on this hand. And then, I mirrored it on the other hand. And of course this hand, because it's my right hand and I'm doing it with my left hand, it's so much messier. Like, you can just see how messy it is. But I guess that's what happens when you do gel nails yourself at home. Look at that shine. Cute. Oh, okay, hello. I'm going to try and talk somewhat quietly because there is a man in the house, not my dad, but there is a man in the house who is fitting some air conditioning today, which is amazing, but that means I had to vacate my bedroom. So I'm in here and I think I'm just going to crochet and try and do normal stuff. And I've got another fauna rose scrunchie in, and yeah, I'm gonna check that my vlog uploaded alright. Oh. Whew, okay. This little guy. Still going strong. Still going. Quick distraction, I have got myself some Sneak. This is one of the new flavours in one of the old shakers, but I think this is candy apple, so let's give it a try. That's tasty. That's good, that'll do. That's a good editing drink. Okay, hello. I've put a hoodie on because it's cold, but I have successfully edited down about, I don't know, 4 hours of footage, and we are down to, I mean that makes it look really bad, but I promise, 30, just over 33 minutes and about 10 seconds. So this first vlog back after having not vlogged is going to be a long one. But my keyboard died, it is Thursday, it is gone 5 o'clock. I should really be crocheting. I just spent the last 2.5 hours editing. And that's without adding today's updates. Yay! even got this much left. I don't know if I'm going to finish this. Let's find out.
Look, I have these old grid displays and I put a bunch of keychains.
Nailed it. Okay, let's pause that. So, I have just been watching some studio vlogs, just catching up on some YouTube. I think I rambled enough previously about my YouTube watching habits. I don't know if I kept that in the video. Actually, I do know if I kept that in the video, because this afternoon I spent about 3 hours cutting down the 4 hours of footage that I had. Hold on, let me talk to you for a sec. So, I did a bit of crocheting earlier today. Also, yes, I'm wearing this hoodie again. It is Thursday, but I will wear the same hoodie for a couple of days at a time. Right, so I've done a bit of crocheting. I have crocheted 2 zombies. I have one here in my yarn bag. So I made this little fella. It's got a bloody cut up wing and like scars and stuff. And for the black I used the Hobie Honey Bunny Candy Halloween yarn. It's got one little felt eye and the other one also has the other of the pair of felt eyes. So I've made 2 of these. The other one's very similar. I've made a little spider, which I've already put with my stock. And now I am working on a banana blanket spider and I'm embroidering the eyes on this one. So I'm going to finish this up and then it'll probably be dinner time. Having pizza tonight. Love a bit of pizza. Right, hello, I apologise for the rather abrupt cut off there, but my tea came. If you don't know, at the moment I live with my parents and because of my disabilities I struggle to stand and cook, so my dad brought me my tea, which is very good of them. I finished off the eye embroidery on this fella, and these 2 are going in treat bags. Let me do a quick little blurb. So I make and sell around Halloween trick or treat bags. They're £8 each. The trick is like £5 worth of plastic toys, but the treat is a crochet plushie worth £10 to £15. So I explain all this when people come up and are like, oh, what's in the bag? And these are the bags that I use. It's just a little paper bag. And these have got the excess supplies from the trick stuff, because I just buy a bunch of wholesale like little fidget toy kind of things, and I put about £5 worth of those in one of these bags. And then for the treat they get a plushie that is worth up to £15. So this guy would be £12 or £14. This guy I know would be probably 12. So I guess this guy would also be 12 if they're kind of similar. And the treat bags, you get a £10 to £15 value of plushie. And I put in a plushie and a little lollipop as well. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop these in the treat bags. We are going to print out some labels to seal up the treat bags. And then I'm probably just going to spend my evening relaxing, maybe making a couple more spiders. But yeah, let's go.
like sit down.
I need 2 of these.
Detail to do. And Sunday I've been doing mostly like things today. So.
Shave smarter with the Philips shaver.
Dropped them. Good job, Harper. Yeah, look, we got an order. Revenue £3.25. Wow. Oh, nice. So we've got a pair of safety eyes. Oh, never mind. This is my sales tracker. I have it on a little clipboard just because I think that's cute. So we need our dark green pen and we're going to colour in that one because we've had a sale. And then I've just realised I'm completely doxing this customer. Okay, I'm going to censor that, but their name is Hannah. They have ordered 25mm white pupils and pink background, and I think I do have a couple of pairs. We've got, oh, they got all fogged up from my hand, this pair, which I think is like a combination of mica powder and glitter, but I think the glitter looks really nice, so I'm going to give her this pair. These ones will do nicely, methinks. Ta-da! Guess what I realised I just did? Package, ready to go. No backs in there. So guess who's going to have to rip that open and put them in? Yep, me. Okay, so I've put the backs in and I've had to retape it, and I'm very stressed now because I don't think it's going to count as a large letter anymore. Good afternoon. I have not really filmed for a good few hours. I haven't been updating you because I have been doing really not great mental health wise today. It's just been a rough day, and I'm really struggling, and I'm struggling to stay positive. In the previous clips you would have heard like drilling and stuff, because my bedroom has been fitted with air conditioning, which I am so grateful for. I think I've already said all this, but it's really just disrupted my routine and put me in a sort of limbo state, and I've got a market tomorrow and I'm stressed and I haven't been able to wash my hair and I feel so gross, and it's a lot, and I'm not coping very well right now, if I'm being completely honest. These dark circles are not getting any better. But right, I came on because I'm feeling a little bit better now, a little bit more motivated, not by much though. So I'm going to update you. So I think I showed you these two pop plushies. I have made one leggy frog, and still guys gonna go to market tomorrow. And then these two, as you can see, have got no eyes, and I'm gonna put felt eyes on these. And this is same yarn, same brand of yarn, same pattern. And I think I must have done more stitches in this one, because this one is a chunky well, not a chunky monkey, chunky froggy, and this guy's quite slim. So when I go back in my room, because the workmen who were installing the AZ have now left, so I can go back in my room and glue some eyes on these guys. I'm just gonna chill for a bit and try and feel a bit better about myself. That order that I packaged had a bit of a palaver with it, because I paid for it to go as a large letter, and then I got out my large letter guide, which you can see like the red thing right there. Got it out and measured it to make sure it would go through, and it didn't. It was too tight and it was not good. So I've had to rip it open and repackage it, and hopefully I've managed to get it as a large letter, I think, but I still may have to pay the extra when I take it to the post office. Yeah, my mood has just not been great. And oh, I didn't update you on my nails, not that you probably care, but they all came off in the night, so I need to repaint them. Oh god, the market's tomorrow. I need to repaint them like this evening. I'm really not doing good today. I said I was going to film a week in the life, and this is my life. So this is the content that you're getting. Which I know this is like such a downer for my first video back, that like when I was editing, there was another clip where I was really low energy and I was like, this is not good content. I want to be realistic, and I'm not always happy. Alright, good morning. It is market day. As you can see, the car is fully loaded. I've got half a face of makeup on because we're in the car. I've done what I can, and I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup when we get there. Apologies if it's loud, we are on the motorway. Car check, dad check. It looks really bad right now. I promise it's gonna get better. Much better.
That's what happens when you stack the mesh thing on top of the gazebo.
Falls apart, does it?
A bit.
Okay. Cute. Alright, breakfast has been had, makeup has been done. Let's go set up, shall we? Car is still pretty full. We've taken a couple of things out, and my dad's starting to set up the gazebo. That was embarrassing. I was filming that. gorgeous. I won't get you in the shot, don't worry. Hiya.
Hi, doing alright?
Yes, thank you. You?
Yeah,
Good. Feel free to come and pick stuff up.
back to you. Yeah.
Okay, I hope you can hear me over the music, which is probably copyrighted, so I'm gonna have to talk loudly and maybe cut this out and do a voiceover. But we're all set up. It is a little bit gone 10, so it has started. There's like comedy and dancing and all sorts going on today. And it's cold. Okay, there's a break in the music, so I'm going to talk to you. It is pretty slow at the moment. There's a few people pottering around, but I think they're mostly music. I think they're mostly here for the dance and like comedy and singing and stuff. But we will see, because it's like a dance group of like kid dance group. So I'm hoping once the kids have danced, they'll come and buy all my stuff. I just got a tip. It was only £1, but they bought £9 of stuff and they said to keep the change. So the mystery bags, you pay £8 and you either get a trick, which is about worth £5 of little toys, little plastic fidget toy kind of things, but the treat is a plushie worth £10 to £15, and it's a Halloween plushie. So,
Sure.
yeah. Okay, hello. We are about an hour and a half in. Hiya. Yeah, of course. Do you want to pick the ones that... Okay, hello. I'm going to have to talk quite loud because of the drums. I have sold 5 trick-or-treat bags, which is really good, and a decent amount of other stuff. We're about an hour and a half in, a little bit more now, because probably an hour and 45 minutes in. Got my heated cap, which has got like heating stuff in to keep me and my fingies warm. And as you can probably hear, there is a drum group playing. I have no idea if you can even hear me in this, but yeah, it's going well. Hello, update time. It is, wait, what time is it?
Sorry?
What time is it?
12:05.
12.
Yeah.
It is about 12:05. We're doing really pretty good. I'm happy at least. Sold a decent amount of stuff and probably copyrighted music in the background. There's been drums, there's been dancing, there's been all sorts. I think there's going to be like a choir-y group next. Yeah, it's very fun. A couple of people came by who I met at a market last year. Some like kids, and they remembered me and recognized me and were like, oh my god, do you remember us? And I was like, I do. Wow, so amazing. If you're watching, hello, thank you so much for stopping by. I've put some things aside for you, so hopefully I'll see you later. Hello, update, it is 2:45. There is copyrighted music playing. Hiya. It's really loud. It's 2:45 and pretty much everyone's packing up. I think I'm going to stick it out until 3, which is when it officially ends. But I am very tired and it's cold. I'm huddled up like a penguin and I'm still cold. And it's getting very windy. Like, my stuff has been flying a little bit today and it's been very infuriating. This is definitely copyrighted. Everyone is packing up at this point. I don't know what to do. Alright, hello. I am so out of breath. I've just been packing up and I've reached my physical limit, like I can't do anymore. So I've just come and I am back in the car, as you can probably tell. My dad's going to finish packing up and then we are headed home. That is £130 in cash, which is a really, like, that's a good amount. Like, if that was it, I'd be happy. Like, it wouldn't be a great day, but it would be alright, at least it was worth my time. So that's just cash. Because I've added up the cash versus the card payments, and I've got more money than what I wrote down that I sold. So I think I must have forgotten to write a few things down. Probably cash payments, because obviously my card reader, like, I can like itemize it and it tells me what I've sold. This is the notebook I use. It's Pyrography Sunflower. It's really pretty. Today, this is what I sold, this is what I sold, and this is what I sold. I'm really happy with that. This market I do every month, and for a couple of months it's been a bit terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I've made like less than like 75 quid, which it's a setup is from 8:30 and then it ends at 3. It's like a gauge, because obviously when you price your item you should have already paid yourself. Well, in my opinion, you should have already paid yourself when you price your item. So it's not like you want to make the amount you make plus hours for being there, but you do want it to have been financially worth it. And I think a good gauge of that is if you were to divide the money that you took or that you made after table and stuff, divided by the hours that you were there, would you be happy with that as an hourly wage? I think that's a really good gauge. Today's table fee was £15, so I wanted to make £150, which divided by 7, £20 an hour, I think. Which, if I was paying myself a wage, more than happy with £150. So for a 7-hour market, my aim is about £150. So depending on the table fee, I'd be looking at sort of 165 to 180 taken. Usually any like 200 plus is a really good day, and I think I took 200 plus today. So I think I usually say like 100 is, you know, tolerable, 150 is job well done, 200 is a splendid, 250 is whew, 300 is it's getting good, 350 plus is like a little bit mind-boggling. Like, I very rarely take that much. Downsides to today was that it was cold, and I don't cope with the cold well because of my disabilities. I have issues regulating my body temperature. I'm rambling again. I ramble way too much. Bonus of today, a lot of people came and got stuff, and lots of small things, so I didn't sell any big things. I sold a lot of trick-or-treat bags. I think I explained them. I think I sold 6 or 7, which I sell those for £8 each, so 8 times 6, 42 maybe? What's 8 times 6?
48.
Ah, 48. Darn it, I was close. So anyway, that's £48, like almost 50 quid right then and there. Which I will do a proper breakdown with you when I get home. For all that, I'm going to do a breakdown right now. So, in order, my best sellers so I'm going to go 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So 3rd was Cat, that's Patterned by Big Bebes. It's the Pongdan cat that's been so popular ever since I started making it. Joint 2nd, we've actually got 4 things. So we've got miscellaneous merch, so that includes the stitch markers, pins, key rings, that sort of stuff. I sold 4 of those. I don't know if that really counts. Hooks, I sold crochet hooks, I sold 4. Minis, which is my mini £5 plushies, again, they're all different, but so I don't know if it really counts, but I sold 4. And leggy frogs, those are basically all the same, just in different colours. I sold 4. So if you exclude the minis and the merch, which are all like individual different things, then in 2nd place we have leggy frogs and minis. I sold 4 of each. And then in top, like 1st place by quite a way, we have trick-or-treat bags, which I sold 7 of. So let me tally up how many items sold. So according to what I wrote down, I sold 32 items. I'm pretty sure I've missed some transactions, because I've, like, just looking at this list, there's some things that I remember selling that I don't see on my list. But around 30 to 35 items I think I sold, which is actually quite a lot. I've decided that I'm going to chill this evening and not continue filming. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched all the way to the end, you're a real one, because this has been a very long video, methinks. I'm super grateful that you're here. If you could please hit the subscribe button. I am so close to hitting 500 subscribers, which would then get me pretty close to being monetized, because I would then need to get the views. But anyway, if I could hit 500 subscribers from this video, I would be super grateful. Hit that notification bell, leave me a comment down below saying what you thought of today's video, if you've got any tips for me. I'm still definitely new to this. I was looking back at my first videos I was posting, they were absolutely terrible, and I don't think I've gotten any better since then. So please let me know any tips and tricks that I can use. I will see you in the next one. All my links and stuff will be down below as well, or in my YouTube bio. If you want to check out my Etsy, please do. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.